This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free.
Hey guys, it's Timo in Chicago. It's currently a little cold outside. Did my math in Celsius. It's negative 16 right now. The high for tomorrow is negative 25 in Celsius. For those of you who still deal in Fahrenheit, I think it's like 5 degrees outside. And tomorrow the high is supposed to be negative 12. So was looking forward to Everton keeping me warm today with a nice 3 points, and well, they got it. It wasn't easy. Never is with this team. So here we go. Cenk, I thought he had about a 6 game today. You know, he was trying to get into dangerous areas. He was causing issues in the first half. Yeah, he drew a yellow, but it was all right. I think he earned the start by scoring over the weekend, but he continues to prove that in this team, at least, with the service that he gets, it's just not good enough. So a 6 for Cenk. Richarlison, he got the goal, so he gets a 7. Still not enough. When we switched to the 4-4-1 after the red card, clearly exhausted. I probably would have taken him out with like 10 minutes to go after he got that ball from I think Bernard, and he kind of got into the box on his own and was going to try to hold up play. He just like immediately lost it. He looked like he was just dead tired there. Silva waited another 5 minutes to get Calvert-Lewin on. I probably pull him right after that. I thought he had a good game, not a great game. Good goal following his own shot from a great pass by Tom Davies. So, you know, 7 out of 10 for him. Gylfi, not a great game, not a bad game, 6 out of 10. Bernard, again, same thing, 6 out of 10. He made a couple nice passes. He wasn't a liability coming back on defense. But again, just nothing special. Then we got Tom Davies. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think his hold-up play late in that game a couple of times was really nice. I think he was all over the pitch. I think it was nice play by Silva. Instead of slotting him directly into Gay's spot, he kind of changed the formation where Gomez would be more of a central defensive midfielder, and Davies would kind of play in front of him as more of a straight-up midfielder, box-to-box. It seemed to work. I kind of liked that formation. If Gay is gone, which it seems like he probably will be before the deadline, maybe that's a change in formation that can allow Tom to flourish, which would make me very happy because I love Tom. I think that Andre Gomez had a 6 out of 10 game, maybe a little bit higher. Good, consistently good, nothing great, but his ability to kind of drop into that back line. Sometimes when we were getting possession going, he would drop behind the 2 center backs. I thought that was interesting. He had a good game. Nothing particularly great. Ran his ass off. Much appreciated. 6, I'd be willing to go 6.5, 7 out of 10 for him. Seamus over on the right. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I thought he was good. I thought he was good going forward. His passes weren't fantastic. Solid defensively, very few mistakes. Couple nice clearances. So 6.5 for me. Then we got Keane. Keane, I thought he had a decent game. Again, a lot of these guys, just especially because they're short-handed for so long, looked very tired toward the end. But I would say easy 6, 6.5. Up next, maybe man of the match. I think Zuma played fantastic. He was everywhere he needed to be. He was covering for other people, making big stops, making some nice outlet passes, getting his head on the ball both defensively and offensively. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Really, really great game from him as far as, you know, non-goalies go, he was my man of the match. He played fantastic. Baines, I thought as long as Baines wants to stay at Everton, I believe he has a spot. If he's not satisfied with not playing that much, I get it. When rested, he still has the ability to get up and down that left side and make a difference. Unfortunately, he got a knock and couldn't continue. Hopefully, it's not long term because Dean, we'll get to him in a second. Baines, as long as he wants to be an Evertonian, as far as I'm concerned, that's his right. Dean, what are you doing? He got beat by a deep ball through his own mistake and then ended up trying to make up for it by just clattering into the feet of the striker and taking a straight red. I have no problem with the referee of this game. So right call is the only call. And Dean has no one but himself to blame. He, for me, the first half of the season was one of our best players, if not our best player. And I was disappointed to see his play today. I don't know if he just wasn't expecting to play because Baines was starting, so he thought he'd go the full 90 and he just wasn't mentally into it, or if he was a little dejected by not getting, the start. Personally, I thought it was a little harsh going into the game to not play Dean. I feel like he's been one of our better players. He has defensive liabilities, but that was disheartening to see today. I hope Baines can cover for him because he's going to be suspended for a few games. Hopefully he can get his head right and get back in the team. But if not, it's looking real thin at that left back position. And doesn't that sound way too familiar? I'm going to give Dean a 3. John Joe Kenny, I will give him a 4 or 5. He didn't have a ton of time to make an impact on the game. I thought he got beat pretty badly by their right winger at one point. But other than that, he just didn't have enough time to make an impact. I like John Joe Kenny. Tough call for him to come in this game. He can't imagine that he's coming on in that position. It's a position he's not familiar with. I don't even know if he's ever played left back for us before, but it was fine. Calvert-Lewin, he was on for about 10 minutes in total. Not long enough to make an impact, so I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Pickford, for me, 9 out of 10. I mean, he did everything that was asked of him, kept a clean sheet. He made a great save on a free kick just outside the box, and he made a fantastic save on a loose ball that was floating through the box down to his right. Absolutely fantastic play from him. Did everything that was asked of him, and when you're a keeper, that's all you can do. Like I said, I liked what Silva did, changing up the lineup without Gay. We're not going to be able to play the same way we did with Gay as without him. He's a unique talent. If he does go, I wish him nothing but the best. He deserves every opportunity he's been given. He's been class the entire time he's been with us. One of my favorite players. One of the most consistent players on the team for the last 3-4 years. So I wish him well, but it looks like Silva does have a plan if he goes, and that's heartening. Now, saying that, it needs to get better. And if Gay goes out, I expect someone to come in, and hopefully that's either a like-for-like replacement or someone who could possibly come in and help our attacking issues, because the attacking issues are the same issues they've been since, the Wolverhampton game. It just, we don't have the players to finish in the box, to create in the box when teams are letting us have possession, and we need to do something about that. Overall, I can't complain too much. 3 points is 3 points. It doesn't really matter how it looks. It just matters what goes on the table, and it could be tough with Dean and Baines possibly being out for extended periods of time, because now it's about winning positions for next year. It's about proving that you want and need to be in this team next year. And that's about it, because Everton have squandered their chances to make something out of this year. And it's January 29th, and it's too early for that, and it shouldn't be acceptable, but it's where we are. And what we need to do is, try to improve the team going forward, trying to see who can help us do that. So that's my thoughts. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Toffee TV. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below.